Okay, well, we are here now. Toronto Raptors get Brandon Ingram for Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk, 1 first and 1 second. And that's the Indiana's first round pick that we got in the Pascal Siakam trade. And the second rounder is a future second rounder. I think it's 2031. So I really like this trade for Toronto. Everybody's complaining, saying, oh, why are you going to fit Ingram around Scottie Barnes, IQ, RJ, and Yak? You don't have to pay anybody. But Toronto can make it work. They still have moves that they can still do to still make this roster good. I don't know why anybody's crashing out saying why we got Brandon Ingram. We basically got him for cheap. Like, I don't understand why people are saying. They're saying that, oh, you can't pay long-term money because you have Scottie Barnes extension now. You're going to have to extend guys like Greg Dick, Ochai, even RJ long-term money. And people are really questioning that fit. I don't know why they're questioning that fit. If you look at Brandon Ingram's game, the only problem that he has is very much injury concerns. But when you're looking at Toronto's medical staff, they have a great medical staff. Like Ian Quickie right now, though he's not playing, they're still working him back on a minutes restriction. You're getting a player that gives you 20 points per game. He can shoot the three ball at a high rate. He can score the ball and create for his own. And he's a great playmaker at the forward position. And he fits very well with Scottie Barnes and how the Raptors want to play. You know, we need offense, we need scoring, and Brandon Ingram provides that. So I don't know why people are crashing out saying, oh, the fit is very weird. Oh, you're going to pay long-term money. You're going to be a tax team. Why does it matter? If the Raptors are seeing something, they're going to put long-term money into that. And many people are saying, oh, are you going to keep this core? You can still move guys like Jakob Porter. You can still get a good draft competition return for Jakob Porter if you trade him for like a young big, maybe like Lively. I don't know if he becomes available. Toronto, you know, what they need 3-point shooting and they need like length in their line they don't have. But similar to what they had with Pascal Siakam. But many people are saying, oh, why are you going to run the 3-4 lineup of basically RJ, Scottie, and Ingram when you had it with Pascal Siakam, OG, and Scottie when that didn't work? If I'm Toronto, I'm giving this deal a B+. But at the same time, you can run Ingram in some like off-ball action too. You can run him even with the ball. He can score. I know in the playoffs he's played against Phoenix and he won a couple games for you. But he can score the damn ball. And Toronto, if I'm looking at that and with Darko Rajakovic, that's a good thing that I'm going to ask for in this team. So, realistically, I'm very proud that the Raptors got something done. I really thought they'll stand pat and try to get more picks. But hey, Toronto got a deal done. I really love the move. I really love the fit with Scottie because Scottie can very much play make. IQ, RJ, Scottie, they all are willing playmakers. They average over 5 assists per game. You still have that bench of Ochai, Gray, Dick, Jacoby Walter, Jamal Shed. So they all can give you willing minutes. I'm just concerned that if our pick for this year, if it falls out of our top 10, it's going to be interesting to see or even show us if the team's going to push for a play. But if I'm Toronto, I'm working Ingram back. Maybe try to say maybe let's play him on a minutes restriction for a little bit. Or you basically just sit him out for a little bit until like April, maybe March, and see how he plays because the Raptors schedule does get easier. But at the same time, if I'm Toronto, I'm very proud. I'm proud this organization is actually making a move to help their star Scottie Barnes. And you really have so many players that can score at least 10 points per game for you now. You have Ingram, you have Scottie, you have RJ, you have Yak, who be giving you a double-double this year. You have Gray Dick, who can still get you some points. You have Jacoby Walter, who's having some flourishes and being great. So I really think this Toronto team can come together on offense. It's really just defense now. I think if they try to get maybe more defense, I think this team could be decent. Because you still have the Boston Celtics get to run through. Still the New York Knicks you got to go through. Even Philadelphia, though they're sucking right now. I don't even know what other teams out there but the Eastern Conference is pretty weak. And the only team that I'm scared of is either Boston, you can maybe say Philadelphia, and if you want to say also too, you can still say Miami though, because they still have good winning culture there. So at the same time, I'm gonna look at from Toronto. I'll give them a B+, but the only securance is you possibly have Ingram to basically extend next summer, right? So my realistically thing, he's gonna want $35 million. He's gonna want a lot of money. So if I'm Toronto, could you work maybe a shorter term deal? Like maybe you can maybe sign that extension of 3 years and give him $120 million if that can work. But I don't know. You still extend Ochai, you still extend Grady Dick. They're on smaller contracts. So let's see how Toronto does this and works this. But I'm very proud, bro. I'm very proud of this. I'm very happy that Toronto got a move done. When you look at Brandon Ingram, he's very much a good scorer. He very much passes the ball to anyone, and he always finds his teammates. When you look at Brandon Ingram here, he's a very good scorer in the mid-range, 3-point arc, and even anywhere you put him here, as you can see in some plays that I put here. And he's very much willing to drive to rim. When you see Ingram here, he's very much patient with the ball, and he's very much a good isolation scorer. You can see here as he's breaking down defender. With Ingram's mid-range scoring, it can be very much something Toronto needs, as Scottie Barnes does a lot. And we all know that Ingram, when he's basically in isolation, he can create looks for other players, as we know he's a willing playmaker here with the ability to score in the mid-range. So when you see guys like Scottie Barnes, RJ, and Grady Dick on the three-point line, it can make looks very much easier for anyone. As Ingram, we know he likes to pass the ball. We know he's a willing scorer, and he can basically take mismatches in Toronto's offense pretty well. And you can see he can also get to rim with pretty much ease. When you look at Darko Rajic's style of play, it's very much similar to how Ingram likes to play. He likes to play very much isolation. He likes to play his back to the basket. And when you see other players that Toronto has, like Ray Dick, RJ Barrett, and Mile Quickly, they basically complement Ingram very well as the fit with Scottie Barnes, because Scottie Barnes is a willing playmaker. He's always willing to be a great cutter. He's always willing to be a good off-ball player as well. So seeing Ingram and Scottie Barnes in the same court together, their fit could very much be amazing because they're tall, they're lengthy, and they have good presence and they have good court vision for what Toronto needs. When you see with Darko Rajovic, he always wants his players to basically get the most open look possible. He always wants his players to look for open teammates, and that's what Ingram does, and he checks all those boxes. The only problem is he's been very much injury prone. Ingram, he's a very great player. He can score in isolation, he can score from the mid range, he can score in the 3-point line, he can get to the rim. And when you look at Toronto's offense, you now have players that shoot over 35% from three, like Emmanuel Quickly. I know he shoots over 35%. I know RJ Barrett shoots close to 35%. I know even Brandon Ingram, he shoots a bit over that. This is very good for Toronto and how they want to play for their style of basketball. And their offense is very much better at a league assist as well. This is very great. Okay, guys, I really just woke up. I really think the Brandon Ingram move is going to help us a lot. I really think he's going to check all the boxes. I really think this move threads a needle for us. I really think this helps us for what we want to do in the future. But let me know what you think of this Brandon Ingram trade. If you guys are new and you reach in a video, please leave a like on this video because this video helps a lot to get the algorithm. Please drop your comments on the trade, and I really think this trade could be good for us. And let me know your thoughts down below and follow my other socials with the description box down below. And let me know what you think how this move is, if you like it, if you don't like it, if you have any other suggestions. And give me other ideas that you want me to do more Raptors videos. I really can do them. But this Brandon Ingram trade is a B plus because I know he may leave later on. I know there's some reassurance with Ingram and his injury history. But I really like this move for Toronto 8. I think it's a very great move for what they want to do and for their commitment to young players. So for Brandon Ingram, very great trade. If you guys like this video, and I want to do more videos like this. So please be sure to like the video. I've been working hard. I've uploaded a video even yesterday. You can check that out for a trade deadline. But like the video, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts, and I'm out.